Imagine doing everything right, cutting red meat, avoiding salt, even giving up your morning coffee. Yet every lab test shows your creatinine creeping higher. It feels unfair, even frightening. What most people don't realize is that the silent saboteur often isn't dinner or late-night snacks. It's breakfast. The very first bite you take in the morning can either calm your kidneys or set them on fire for the rest of the day. Breakfast isn't just food, it's the opening message your body hears after hours of fasting. If that message triggers inflammation, spikes waste, or pushes your kidneys into overdrive, no amount of clean eating later in the day can erase the damage. That's the mistake millions of people make without ever realizing it. But here's the good news. Science has uncovered simple, natural breakfasts that don't just avoid harm, they actively lower creatinine, protect GFR, and give your kidneys the quiet support they've been begging for. No supplements, no gimmicks, just real meals that have helped thousands of people see their numbers stabilize and even improve. Today, I'll take you through 5 powerful kidney-smart breakfasts, each one carefully built to ease inflammation, reduce toxic load, and give you clean energy, while still tasting good enough to make you want it every morning. And we'll begin with the most surprising one, the simple, creamy bowl that kidney health experts, nutritionists, and everyday people all swear by. Breakfast number 1, steel cut oats with blueberries and chia. If you're looking for the perfect starting point, you don't need a lab, a supplement, or an expensive powder. The best place to begin healing your kidneys is right inside your kitchen, inside a single humble breakfast bowl. And the magic happens with just 4 ingredients: steel cut oats, blueberries, chia seeds, and unsweetened almond milk. This bowl has quietly become a favorite among kidney specialists, dietitians, and most importantly, real people who've watched their creatinine slow down and their GFR hold steady. Not because it's trendy, but because it works on the very problems driving kidney stress, inflammation, toxin buildup, and unstable digestion. Here's why. Steel cut oats are different from the instant packets lining grocery shelves. They digest slowly, feeding your body steady energy instead of roller coaster spikes. Even more powerful, they nourish the good bacteria in your gut. That matters because your gut and kidneys are directly linked in what's called the gut-kidney axis. A healthy gut eases the toxic load on your kidneys, while an unhealthy one adds to their burden. Oats are one of the rare carb sources that actually protect this balance. Next come blueberries. Low in potassium, packed with antioxidants, they shield delicate kidney tissue from scarring caused by oxidative stress. Think of them as tiny bodyguards for your filtration system. And if blueberries aren't on hand, strawberries or crisp apple slices work just as well. Then we add chia seeds. A spoonful is enough. These little seeds are far more than a health fad. When soaked, they release soluble fiber and omega-3s that fight inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and support hydration. The catch? They only work if you prep them properly, soaking overnight in water or unsweetened almond milk. And here's the final touch. Skip the sugar. Adding honey or brown sugar might feel harmless, but even a drizzle can undo the stability this meal gives. Instead, sprinkle in cinnamon or a pinch of cloves. Both bring warmth, flavor, and anti-inflammatory power without sending your blood sugar soaring. Simple, creamy, and powerful, this breakfast doesn't just fill your stomach. It tells your kidneys, you can rest now. Breakfast number 2, veggie egg white scramble. If oats and berries are the gentle start, this next option is for those who crave something savory, warm, and protein-rich, without punishing their kidneys. It's quick, it's filling, and it's ready in under 10 minutes. The veggie egg white scramble. Egg whites are one of the cleanest protein sources on the planet. They deliver every essential amino acid your body needs for repair and maintenance, without the phosphorus, cholesterol, or saturated fat hidden in egg yolks. For kidneys under stress, that makes all the difference. One whole egg can pack over 85 milligrams of phosphorus. Multiply that daily, and you've got an overload your kidneys don't need. With whites only, you get the benefit without the burden. Here's how to build it. Start with onions and red bell peppers, sautéed lightly in a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. Not butter, not margarine, olive oil. Its polyphenols protect blood vessels and reduce oxidative stress, while delivering healthy fats your kidneys can actually work with. Onions bring sulfur compounds that support detox pathways, and peppers supply vitamin C and antioxidants that fight inflammation, a hidden culprit behind falling GFR. Once your veggies soften, pour in 3 to 4 egg whites. Let them cook gently. No need for heavy seasonings. A sprinkle of turmeric or garlic powder adds flavor and anti-inflammatory power without sodium or additives. Avoid salt, cheese, or those colorful seasoning blends. They almost always hide phosphates or potassium boosters that silently sabotage kidney health. To finish the plate, add a side of steamed cabbage or cucumber slices. These hydrate your system, add crunch, and keep the meal light yet satisfying. The beauty of this scramble isn't just the nutrition, it's the balance. You're hydrating, fueling, and calming inflammation all at once, and it's flexible. Batch cook the veggies ahead of time, store them in the fridge, and in the morning just pour in the whites. 10 minutes, start to finish. This is the kind of breakfast that doesn't just feed you, it quietly tells your kidneys, I've got you covered. Breakfast. Number 3, the Kidney Smart Smoothie. Some mornings you just don't feel like cooking. Maybe you're rushing out the door, or maybe your appetite hasn't kicked in yet. But skipping breakfast altogether? That's missing one of the easiest chances to protect your kidneys. The solution is simple, fast, and surprisingly powerful: the Kidney Smart Smoothie. The base is unsweetened almond milk. Unlike dairy, which can quietly load you with phosphorus, or flavored plant milks, which often hide sugars and additives, almond milk keeps things light and kidney-friendly. It gives the creamy texture you want without the toxic burden your kidneys don't. Next come the stars: blueberries and red grapes. Blueberries, already proven to reduce oxidative stress, help shield delicate kidney tissue from damage. Red grapes bring something special: resveratrol, a compound linked to healthier blood vessels and reduced inflammation, both of which directly support filtration. Together, they're more than fruit, they're medicine disguised as sweetness. To make this more than just a drink, you need fiber and healthy fat. That's where chia seeds or ground flax seeds come in. Just a tablespoon expands in the liquid, slowing digestion, balancing blood sugar, and helping you feel satisfied longer. This stability gives your kidneys a break from the roller coaster of spikes and crashes. Want to add a nutrient edge? Toss in a small handful of spinach. In moderation, it's perfectly safe, even for sensitive kidneys, and delivers folate, magnesium, and iron, which support energy and blood health. But here's where people go wrong. No bananas, no avocados, no commercial protein powders. Each of these is either too high in potassium, too heavy in phosphorus, or full of synthetic additives. They feel healthy in theory, but for struggling kidneys, they pile on hidden stress. Keep it pure, keep it simple. If you want extra flavor, add cinnamon for blood sugar balance or a squeeze of lemon for freshness. Nothing more. In less than 5 minutes, you've built a drink that hydrates, nourishes, and protects. It's cold, it's clean, and it whispers to your kidneys, rest easy, I've taken care of you this morning. Breakfast, number 4. The Buckwheat or Bulgar bowl. Not every morning calls for something sweet or blended. Sometimes you want a real hearty plate, warm, filling, textured. That's where the Buckwheat or Bulgar bowl shines. It's simple enough for everyday mornings, yet powerful enough to help steady your creatinine and protect your GFR. Buckwheat is the star here. Don't be fooled by the name. It's not wheat at all, but a seed. Naturally gluten-free, low in phosphorus, and packed with fiber and plant-based protein, it's one of the rare grains that actively supports kidney health. It digests slowly, stabilizing blood sugar, calming cravings, and preventing those energy crashes that often lead to salty, processed snacks later in the day. Bulgur is its softer cousin. Pre-cooked, dried, and cracked into small pieces, it's fast to prepare, gentle on digestion, and equally kidney-friendly. Like buckwheat, it brings complex carbs without the heavy phosphorus load found in rice or quinoa. Together, they give you a base that's both satisfying and safe. Now for the flavor. Chop in apples or sprinkle in unsweetened dried cranberries. Apples provide soluble fiber that binds to toxins before they ever reach your kidneys. Cranberries add antioxidants and a layer of support for urinary health, especially valuable if inflammation or infections are part of your struggle. Pour in a splash of unsweetened almond milk to tie it together. Warm for a cozy porridge in winter or chilled for a refreshing bowl in summer. Want more depth? Dust with cinnamon or nutmeg. Both spices fight inflammation without raising blood sugar. Here's the caution: not all whole grains are equal. Brown rice, quinoa, and many multigrain mixes carry more phosphorus and potassium than most realize. For kidneys under stress, those healthy options can quietly add damage. Buckwheat and Bulgar avoid that trap, delivering nutrition without overload. And the best part? This meal is batch friendly. Cook once, store in the fridge, and reheat as needed. It removes the daily guesswork, giving you a reliable breakfast that feels good, tastes good, and keeps your kidneys at peace. Every spoonful is comfort without consequence. Breakfast number 5, the plant-based yogurt, parfait. After creamy oats, savory scrambles, energizing smoothies, and hearty grain bowls, you might still crave something cool, refreshing, and easy to grab. That's where the plant-based yogurt parfait comes in, a kidney-smart breakfast or snack that feels indulgent, yet works quietly to ease pressure on your filtration system. The foundation is unsweetened plant-based yogurt. Almond or coconut varieties are best. Unlike dairy yogurt, which often hides phosphorus, additives, and hormones that silently strain the kidneys, plant-based yogurts are lighter, easier on digestion, and naturally low in phosphorus and potassium. That matters more than most people realize, because a calm, balanced gut almost always translates into calmer, less inflamed kidneys. From there, layer in low-potassium fruits like crisp apple cubes, strawberries, or pineapple chunks. Each brings unique benefits. Apples deliver soluble fiber that helps bind and sweep waste from your digestive tract before it reaches your kidneys. Strawberries load you with vitamin C and protective antioxidants. Pineapple offers bromelain, a natural enzyme that eases inflammation and supports protein digestion, something your kidneys appreciate when they're already working overtime. For texture and slow-release energy, sprinkle on a light topping of kidney-safe granola or unsweetened rolled oats. These add crunch without the phosphorus overload of nuts or the sugar spike of dried fruit. And skip the common parfait extras like chocolate chips, nut butters, or flavored yogurts. They may taste tempting, but they sneak in phosphorus, potassium, or preservatives that undo the very benefits you're aiming for. If you want more flavor, go simple. A dash of cinnamon, a pinch of nutmeg, or even a few fresh mint leaves can elevate the taste while doubling as anti-inflammatory support. Another bonus, this parfait doubles as a midday snack. Portable, cooling, and satisfying, it prevents the kind of long hunger gaps that push people towards salty, processed foods later in the day. And with every spoonful, you're reinforcing habits that protect your gut, your immunity, and ultimately your kidneys. It's light, it's simple, and it's the kind of everyday meal that whispers, I'm protecting you in ways you don't even see. Morning rituals that multiply. Kidney health. By now, you've seen how 5 simple breakfasts can change the way your kidneys start the day. But here's the truth. Food alone isn't the whole story. When you combine these meals with the right morning habits, their impact multiplies. You're not just eating smarter, you're training your body to work with your kidneys, not against them. The first ritual is hydration. Before your first bite, drink a full glass of room temperature water. Not ice cold, not sparkling, just clean, simple water. After hours of sleep, your kidneys wake up slightly dehydrated. That one glass rehydrates, improves blood flow, and lowers the stress on your filtration system before food ever enters the picture. If plain water feels dull, try gentle herbal teas. Peppermint, chamomile, nettle, or dandelion root in moderation. They soothe without overstimulating, unlike coffee, which can raise blood pressure and act as a diuretic. Next comes sodium timing. One of the easiest ways to sabotage a healthy start is by loading up on salt first thing in the morning. Bread, cheese, boxed cereals, even healthy granola can sneak in heavy sodium. Push salty foods later in the day, if at all. Giving your kidneys a clean runway in the morning allows them to filter more smoothly and without the fluid retention or blood pressure spikes that salt causes. Then there's the forgotten habit, how you eat. Slow down, chew well. Digestion begins in your mouth, and the more your teeth do, the less waste your gut and kidneys produce later. Eating slowly also calms your nervous system, reduces inflammation, and helps your body absorb nutrients more efficiently. Pair this with another small shift. Eliminate distractions while eating. Put down the phone. Turn off the news. A calm body digests better, and calmer digestion equals a lighter kidney load. And finally, one of the most underrated tools, tracking. Keep a small note on your fridge or phone. Write what you ate and how you felt an hour later. Patterns will emerge. Maybe oats energize you, while smoothies feel too light. Maybe egg whites keep you full until lunch, while parfaits work better as snacks. Over time, this journal becomes your personal roadmap to kidney-friendly living. These aren't complicated changes. They're quiet reinforcements, habits that amplify everything your food is already doing. A glass of water, a slow bite, a mindful plate. Simple steps that, when stacked together, transform your mornings into a rhythm your kidneys can thrive in. You've just walked through 5 breakfasts that do more than fill your plate. Each one was chosen with purpose, not because it's trendy, not because it looks good in a recipe book, but because it speaks the language your kidneys understand: low pressure, clean fuel, steady rhythm. Think back to where we started. That feeling of doing everything right, cutting salt, avoiding meat, even giving up coffee, yet still watching creatinine rise. The quiet fear that maybe your body is slipping into something you can't reverse. That frustration stops here, because now you're not just reacting to lab results, you're leading with intention. Each of these meals reduces inflammation, lowers toxin buildup, and gives your kidneys space to rest. Pair them with simple rituals, hydration, slow eating, mindful mornings, and suddenly you're not just surviving the day, you're actively protecting the 2 filters that keep your entire system alive. This isn't about chasing a perfect number on a test. It's about sending your kidneys a new message every morning. You're not alone. I've got your back. With every spoonful, every sip, every bite, you're telling them to heal, to steady, to keep filtering for the life you still want to live. And the shift doesn't happen all at once. It happens quietly, in the rhythm of small wins. An oat bowl instead of a sweetened cereal, water instead of coffee first thing, egg whites instead of whole eggs. These are not sacrifices. They are investments in your future energy, your future freedom, your future peace of mind. So here's the challenge. Don't just hear this, live it. Try 1 breakfast this week, then another. Track how you feel. Build your routine, not through pressure, but through clarity. Because clarity turns into habit, and habit turns into healing. If this spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend, a parent, a loved one quietly fighting the same battle. And if you want more real, science-based strategies that honor your kidneys and your future, make sure you stay connected, subscribe, join in, and walk this path with us. You only get 2 kidneys. Treat them like gold. And every morning, remind yourself, you're worth protecting.